global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
A key supporter of Peter Obi, Aisha Ywsufi, has decided to speak on the crisis between Peter Obi and Okpebholo. Don't forget that fairly recently, Senator representing Edo North, Adam Oshiomhole, had spoken up concerning that issue, and according to him, he believes that the media was actually the one that blew Governor Monday Okpebholo's warning to Peter Obi out of proportion. And we also know what he said, talking about Okpebholo. We know what he actually said. And Oshiomhole further stated that even though there is no law that requires politically exposed people to inform state governors before visiting their territories, that at least Peter Obi would have let the governor know of his visit, stressing that it was just a matter of personal discipline and protocol. That was what Oshiomhole, who we believe is the godfather of Okpebholo, said, during the time he was being interviewed. But interestingly, you're going to hear the position of another Edo indigene who is a very renowned activist, talking about the person of Aisha Ywsufi, what she has to say about the standpoint of Oshiomhole in respect to the issue. And also she reacted to the statement made by Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo as it has to do with the visit of Peter Obi. Let's listen to her. We're back to talk more.
When they say, I don't know they carry last, we have actually carried last, and we have stained our white with our own hands.
Yeah.
And for me, it's such a sad thing as someone who is an indigene of Edo State to say that is a person representing the state. It's so sad.
Right. So what do you think is the motivation and the genesis of that statement that Governor Okpebholo made? You don't think it had anything to do with just
hooliganism?
Right.
Yeah, that's it. And a situation whereby I think he took on something that was beyond his intellectual capacity, and for him, he wants to appear that he can do certain jobs for certain people, sort of, and then what does he do? He goes about threatening someone, threatening Mr. Peter Obi in terms of coming into the country, into the state, and also saying that he needed to get permit. I think whether he needs to sit down with his Attorney General to really find out what are the powers that he has as a governor, because when it comes to security, he can't even command a constable. He can't give anybody a security permit. If even his own security is insecure. So yeah. Those are the things. So you can't say, people will come here. But something, Charles, for me, it's not even Governor Monday Okpebholo's statement to an extent is not as heartbreaking as watching Senator Adam Oshiomhole, former governor of there, and also we're from the same local government, but we speak the same language, and I'm like, oh, Irama, oh Lord have mercy, sitting down and trying to defend something that is indefensible. Because I look at Senator Adam Oshiomhole at this stage should see himself as elder statesman and not someone, not some clean-up guy. When there are some people that when something has been done that is wrong, they send them to sort of like fix it, Mr. Fix it. He should go beyond all of that. He should be able to have the kind of capacity and integrity to call a spade and not a garden implement. In terms of if something has been done wrong, just call the person and say, okay, you didn't do this very well. And even if you're not going to come out to publicly scold that person, which is understandable, you will call him aside and scold him. But don't come and start trying to defend that person. And in the course of defending that person, you end up having a lot of misinformation, disinformation, and all of that. Going on. So for me, it's so disappointing. Right, but it's really so disappointing.
Nevertheless, a lot of people, because we get a lot of instant reaction to people we have on air, and he was obviously sitting where you're sitting now, just a few days ago. Many people seem to think that he explained it very well, and that the problem was essentially Governor Okpebholo's apparent inability to articulate his thoughts rather than any precise malintentions, which is the kind of the point that
No, that wasn't it. So the first thing that happened. So by the way, as we're still sitting, APC as a party, or APC in quotes as a ruling party, hasn't said anything to him to say, okay, what you've done isn't right. So let me take you through the event. First of all, Monday, unprovoked. You know, when they're playing tennis, they say unforced error. Just when he's speaking, I think he's carried away by the crowd, and he goes still threatening. Don't come here. This person that said he doesn't have shishi went to his school. And there are so many information where the misinformation, the fake news that 3 people had died, that there was some 3 people had died after he left or during when he was there. That was done. He did that. He threatened because that was a threat. After he finished his threat, we saw the APC chairman, Edo State APC chairman, would also come out to talk about how
particularly odious.
Yes, exactly. How they were going to smoke people. How anybody who stands in their way, they're going to smoke them. And then also going further ahead to say, okay, how he hates Mr. Peter. That's his personal opinion. And also going ahead to say that everybody who is ADC, if you're ADC, you must leave the state. These are things. Where's the Nigerian police? Nigerian police should be picking up such a person who is threatening, other people. That hasn't been done. But after that, there is a statement that came from the government. And in this statement, where Governor Okpebholo said he did not, according to him, he did not threaten, Mr. Peter Obi. And that is where he was talking about the fact that he needed, when he comes in, he has to be informed, and he also has to take, permission from him. Let me digress a little bit. Not too long ago, we saw a scene that happened at the Lagos State, at the Lagos airport. I think that's Murtala Mohammed Airport, if I'm not mistaken. Nnamdi Azikiwe is Abuja, right? I was with them. Yeah, at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, where Governor Adam Oshiomhole, Senator Adam Oshiomhole, was involved in some fracas that happened, airline and whatever. Yeah. At that moment where he caused all of that, I would like to find out, did he take permission from or did he take permission, or did he inform the Lagos State governor that he was coming, he was going to be there, or whatever? That's by the way.
And then that Lagos was different.
How was it different? How was it different? Permission is permission. If you are now saying that somebody is above the Constitution, where we have right of movement, we no longer have it, then let's have that. So you saw that where the APC APC chairman has spoken, then a statement reiterating that particular. So even if he made mistake, there's now something in black and white. And then we now had, I think, is the Commissioner of Information, if I'm not mistaken, on air, who had also claimed, and then he said that, when Peter Obi came, when they were sharing the money, it's after he left, and then there was stampede, and 3 people died. Who are these 3 people that died? I would love to know who are these 3 people that died. Have Governor Okpebholo gone to see these 3 people that have died? What has he done, put in place to ensure that nobody dies again? Because Edo lives do matter, even though they don't matter to him. We're being killed every day in Edo. I'm from Edo North, and he hasn't done anything about it. So what has he done, to prevent this? And then when the commissioner would say that they were shared, they gave cash. They think, so when you're projecting what you do on other people, Mr. Peter Obi doesn't go around giving cash. He gives checks. So there was no sharing of money. It's not the usual kind of thing that they do in their place that was done. It's check given to the school authority. And by the way, there was a statement that, Governor Adam Oshiomhole, now Senator Adam Oshiomhole, had made where he said that the school is a government school. I think that is not factual. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Catholic school. And so these are the things, in a bit to be in a hurry to come and defend something you shouldn't be defending, all manner of things, even to allow a statement in was quite very difficult. And for me, I think at this stage, Senator Adam Oshiomhole should not turn himself, should stop the clean-up job and just focus, on governance.
Well, we've got about 30 seconds left, sadly. But let's just turn very briefly to the politics of